All right, ladies and gentlemen. So you guys have been tagging me about this all day about a brand new Snow White trailer that just released over on YouTube. Literally just released, and it's already bombing. It's already getting absolutely destroyed right now by people who are watching this trailer. It's getting disliked into oblivion. And I figured we could watch a trailer together, break it down, and get a feel of just what's going to happen with this movie when it comes out in March. And I got to tell you, everything is pointing to this movie potentially bombing drastically in the box office, between the budget being way too high and the expectation of return being way too low. So let's get into this video, guys. But of course, before we do, if you are new here, just consider hitting that subscribe button. I would greatly appreciate it. And like the video to push us out into that YouTube algorithm. Let's do it.
When I was a little girl, my mother taught me how to whistle, because when you whistle, it's your heart singing. Whistle while you work.
I think a lot of people truly are not going to watch this movie simply because of Rachel Zegler. I think at this point, Rachel Zegler is probably one of those actresses that are in Hollywood that the moment people see her, they're going to be checked out regardless of whether or not the movie is going to be good. That's just unfortunately the truth, because she became so insufferable with the comments she was making. And then on top of that, after Trump got into office, she decided to make her comments that made people really pissed off. I just feel like she is basically at like Brie Larson level of just lolcow. I think that's what she's at.
Magic mirror on the wall. Who is the fairest of them all?
It's hilarious because I remember seeing so many comments of people saying that they're rooting for the evil queen this time. they're like, we're rooting for the apple and the queen this time. It's hilarious.
Snow White from Disney.
Well, the magic mirror is lying this time. I hope you guys understand that. I would much rather have the evil queen than Snow White in this scenario. No offense. I'll just be real. This nobody wants Snow White
from Disney.
Find Snow White.
This could be so much fun.
I still can't believe they decided to use CGI dwarves. It's actually pretty damn insulting when they had the opportunity to use real dwarven people, but because Peter Dinklage was such an asshole and decided to kick out the ladder from under him because he didn't want anybody taking jobs that were basically only going to be lined up for him, it's really pathetic, man. They could have used real people, but instead they decided to go with CGI because they didn't want to offend anybody. It's ridiculous.
I was thinking the same thing. I close my eyes.
March 21st.
The girl I meant to be. Is she a
Magic.
That song alone, The Girl I'm Meant to Be, I'm telling you, man, this movie is going to be a feminist nightmare. It just really is. It's going to be a movie that's going to be talking about how she's going to be a leader. She's going to be the savior of her people, whatever the case may be. It's going to turn it into this drastic story change where people are going to go into this thinking they're going to see the live action version of the animated film, and what they're going to get is something totally different. And it's sad because a lot of normies are not even going to realize that until they see the movie. And this is going to be one of those movies that wakes up a lot of people to what is happening right now in the culture shift. It just is.
Movie event arrives.
Point me in the right direction.
Disney's Snow White. Only in theaters March 21st.
Oh my God. So let's go back really quick. Let's kind of break this down. So obviously she's singing about being a girl boss. That's basically what's happening here. And then if you look over here, there's one scene I want to point out in particular. Here we go. So when she's riding on the horse, this is really a scene that I think they're going to harp on because they're going to try to make her seem like she's the savior of the people. It's not going to be a story about the prince coming to save Snow White anymore. It's going to be about, Snow White saving her people. That's basically it. She's going to become the queen that she's meant to be. And it's going to be one of those stories where people are just going to be fucking pissed because they're not going to get what they're expecting. Flat out, they're not going to get... If you're expecting a story that's going to mimic the original animated film, I really hope you understand you're going to be disappointed. flat out. You're going to be disappointed. People are not going to be happy with what they're going to be seeing in this movie. Snow White, unfortunately, is the animated film that essentially started Disney's journey down animated films, and it looks like it's going to be the movie that's going to end Disney's live action journey, because I think after this movie, they're probably going to end up returning more to animated films. All of their live action, endeavors have not done very well for the most part outside of the original one. But there's a multitude of reasons for that, right? Obviously, there's identity politics that have been injected into a lot of these live service remakes. Obviously, people call out the fact that this is not even Snow White, this is Snow Brown, and people make that joke all the time because that's really what it is. Let's take a look to the YouTube comments and see what's going on and how people are reacting. So you got Heretic saying best wishes to the Queen, hopes she'll win this time. You got Luke saying, Queen, mirror, mirror on the wall, who is the fairest of them all? Mirror, you, my queen. Credits roll. That's exactly what it is. Nobody wants Snow White. I'm telling you, this movie, oh man, this movie's gonna bomb. Unemployed commenter says, wow, Disney, you are truly incredible. It took you 3 years, multiple rewrites, unnecessary CGI, and around $300 million just for me to enjoy a comment section of a movie I will never watch. Bless you. We are all rooting for the poison apple and the evil queen this time. Never in my entire life did I want a villain in a movie to win this much. Snow White, I am not going to be saved by the prince. Prince, that's fine. I already met your stepmom. She's hot. Oh, shit. Listen, man, I'm going to tell you two like this. Looking at this film, I don't know why they would even bother putting Rachel fucking Zegler against Gal Gadot. I don't understand. Like, you must understand that people would much rather 99% of the time choose Gal Gadot over Rachel Zegler. Why you would even think that Rachel Zegler would be the fairest of them all in comparison to a woman like that, you are absolutely out of your mind. This person says, I'm so proud of Lord Farquaad for landing the lead role in a movie. If I saw this movie on a plane, I would still walk out. Oh my God, it's a great comment. I'm liking that one. I'm sincerely praying for Gal Gadot to win and live with the prince happily ever after. Wouldn't that be an amazing plot twist? I'm praying for Gal Gadot to win. The comment section has spoken. We all want to see Gal Gadot win and live with the prince happily ever after. Disney, it's about outer beauty. Audience, Gal Gadot wins easily. Disney, it's about inner beauty. Audience, Gal Gadot wins more easily. Oh my God, dude, the comparisons are insane. And I gotta wonder if there is causing like inner turmoil between Rachel Zegler and Gal Gadot, because clearly Rachel Zegler must know that people prefer Gal Gadot every single time. So it makes you wonder ultimately what's gonna happen with this film. And like I said, it's coming out March 21st and people are roasting the ever living hell out of this film, and rightfully so. This is probably gonna be another trailer that ends up getting over 1 million dislikes on YouTube, which is absolutely disgusting. But we're gonna see if any of that equates to anything when the movie comes out on March 21st and the box office reveals the truth about how people feel about this film. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Hope you did enjoy. If you did, consider leaving me a subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. Don't forget to like the video, comment, let me know what you thought, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Hypnotic out.